Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. At least one person has been arrested following an early morning police operation at Warrabrook. A police spokesperson says several officers were alerted to an incident which has impacted a section of the rail line between Sandgate and Waratah. Commuters are being advised to allow extra travel time on the Hunter line. The state government has identified Newcastle as one of 10 sites where surplus government land can be developed for housing. The government has carried out a land audit, identifying 9 properties in Sydney and 1 in Newcastle, which can be used for housing. It's thought the move could see almost 1,100 new homes built, although the exact location and number of homes in Newcastle is yet to be announced. The government says the Newcastle site will be developed by Landcom or through a partnership with the private sector. An aftershock has been felt in the Upper Hunter overnight after a magnitude 3 earthquake near Muswellbrook yesterday. Geoscience Australia says the quake was registered at Editon, just south of Muswellbrook, just before 3:30 p.m. The 2.8 magnitude aftershock was felt just before 11 p.m, also at Editon. It comes as the Federal Coalition says it's prepared to remove the former Liddell Power Station site from consideration as one of 7 sites it's earmarked for a nuclear power station, saying it won't proceed with the plan if the earthquake risk is too high. A 24-hour strike by Hunter nurses is taking place today as they continue to fight for a bigger pay increase than what's been tabled by the state government. They'll make their way to Sydney as part of statewide action. The Nurses and Midwives Association says they've tried to avert this, but the government has failed to demonstrate a willingness to move. John Hunter Hospital Branch Secretary for the Nurses and Midwives Association, Linda Mobbs, says nobody gets into the profession without wanting to do the best for their patients.
But at the moment, we are experiencing severe understaffing. There's a lot of staff being asked to do overtime and working short every day. We are watching our colleagues who are able to go to other states because they can get so much better pay in Queensland and Victoria.
Newcastle has been chosen as one of a dozen sites across Australia as part of a new initiative to combat gendered family and domestic violence. Social Services Minister Amanda Rishworth says it will offer support and counselling to boys and young men who may have grown up in violent homes. The program will provide one-on-one counselling, youth mentoring and a camp as a way of supporting young people referred to the program by schools, the health service and other family support services. The early intervention trial will begin next year and run over 3 years. Hunter Water says it will conduct 3 hazard reduction burns on its land this week. Starting today, there'll be burns in bushland at Tomago and near the western edge of Grahamstown Dam. They'll run for up to 4 days, subject to weather conditions. Residents around Raymond Terrace and Medowie, as well as motorists on the Pacific Highway, may see smoke in the area. Hunter residents are being encouraged to brave the shave today to raise money for cancer research. Carly Dutoit from Australian Cancer Research says it's important to raise awareness this World Cancer Research Day.
We are encouraging people all across Australia to shave, cut or colour their hair in solidarity with those who have to face cancer bravely every single day. You can go online to acrf.com.au where you can register. You will be rewarded for your efforts, and we hope that we can really make a significant difference in the amount of research that we can fund this year.
2NURFM Sport.
The Knights women's side will be hoping to continue their good form as they face the Roosters on Sunday in the NRLW Grand Final qualifier. It's been the toughest season of their total defences, with 3 losses after 7 games, having them on the edge of falling out of the finals places. Wins in the final rounds over the Titans and Cowboys, however, kept the team in the top 4. Meanwhile, 2 central Newcastle players have dodged bans to play in this Sunday's Newcastle Rugby League Grand Final with Maitland. Forward Ethan Campbell and winger Rex Gill were both charged in their prelim final win over the entrants, but the early pleas accepted won't feature suspensions. Jets winger Wellersol Oliveira will make his first match appearance for the club this Sunday in a pre-season clash with Perth Glory. He will become the 8th Brazilian to play for the club and is the sole overseas recruit for the upcoming A-League season. Meanwhile, Lake Macquarie have appointed Gabrielle Branch for the club's first Northern New South Wales MPLW campaign in 2025. That's sport. I'm Jessie Dennett.
And the winning numbers in One Day Lotto are 7, 11, 23, 33, 36 and 43, and the supplementaries are 3 and 21. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.